Would you like a slice of pizza? Or a nice warm piece of chocolate cake? Or a nice cold scoop of ice cream on a hot summer day? Well, there's no need to think about it, of course you would. You see, all these things have a common thing, and that's their taste and their sugar content. Yes, unfortunately, those good tasting foods have sugar in them. And as we all know, sugar can lead to obesity and diabetes. It's projected that our generation will be the most unhealthiest generation in American history. But I'm here to shed a little hope on the situation. With a little motivation, we can change our lifestyles for the better. But the question is how? Well, I'm about to show you. The first thing we need to know is what sugar actually does to you. According to the CDC of Health Statistics, 16% of our everyday diet comes from added sugars. That's like saying 1 out of every 5 things we eat per day has added sugar in it. And according to the CDC, sugar can lead to common cold-like symptoms, acid reflux, obesity as we all know, diabetes, and it can even weaken your immune system. So that's like saying the more sugar you eat, the more likely you're going to get sick. But something interesting I found in my research was an MRI study. When doctors conducted an MRI on the human brain as it was consuming sugar, they found that the MRI lit up, the brain lit up as if it was on cocaine. Now, according to an article in Nature magazine, it says that sugar should be regulated, such as tobacco and alcohol, because of its addictive-like substances. So they're saying sugar is a drug. It's addictive. People crave it. So, why would you want to eat it if it's addictive, if it causes your brain to light up like cocaine? So we all know the outcomes of sugar. But the question is, why do we keep on eating it? Well, this gets to my next point. The sugar industry is two-faced. As a kid, I always loved going to McDonald's. Now, I didn't go for the cheeseburgers or the fries or, the fried apple pies. I went for that 50-cent toy in the box. They would advertise those toys on television, and I would say, let's go get a Happy Meal or something so I can go get that toy. Well, you see, that's how the sugar industry works. They try to draw kids in to eating their food, even though it's not healthy for you, just so that they can make a profit. It's like that everywhere. I also recall a commercial when I was a kid about Michael Jordan. I think he ate a chocolate bar or something. He was dunking and doing all types of crazy stuff. But these commercials try to inspire kids to eat and consume sugar so that they can make a profit. So the sugar industry itself is two-faced just because they're trying to make a profit, especially on these kids. They pull gimmicks on these kids that cause them to want, their food. And of course, when I say kids, I mean us too. We were all like that. So this brings me to my point. Don't fall to the sugar industry. Don't fall to those cheesy gimmicks. Now, the question arises, well, how do we stop the abuse of sugar? How do we stop consuming it so much? Well, as we all know, Michelle Obama has initiated a new plan to stop, having preservatives in our school lunches. And, it's helped out a lot, I would think, but the thing we have to do is we have to stop being so inclined with our technology. We have to cut down our time we spend in front of the television, on phones, on iPads, in front of the computer. We have to cut all that down. We have to spend more time outside than we do inside. We have to consume more vegetables and fruits than we do sugar. There's actually a plan called the 5210 plan. It stands for 5 cups of vegetables and fruits, 2 hours of reduced inside time, 1 hour of outdoor time, and 0 sugar-based beverages. Yes, it is hard because sugar is everywhere in our community and in our food. But, if we can make these lifestyle changes, then we can change for the better. So it brings me to my final point. Are we going to be a society in which we eat food, we become obese and diabetic? No, I hope not, because as you can already tell, we're already leaning towards that way. America is one of the most unhealthiest countries, according to CBS ranks and world ranks. So I'm going to leave here with this. Be more active. Cut down on your television time. Eat healthier. And furthermore, be an example for the younger generation that's coming up. Show them how to live healthy and live better. Because all in all, we want to be better for ourselves. We don't want to be another statistic.